This episode of Bottoms Up is brought to you by California Wine, the perfect combo of sun-drenched vineyards and the cool breeze of the Pacific Ocean. California offers wine that is fresh, approachable, and easygoing. Bit like me.
Approachable and easygoing, Alan. You scream when you pop a cork and you kick off when you have to pour your own wine.
I can't believe I got that sommelier fired on Christmas Eve, but he did look me in the eye.
California is all about creating wine that's delicious, relaxed, a story behind it, and made by interesting people.
It's wine with lots of personality. We love that, don't we?
We absolutely love it. It is dreary in the UK at the minute, isn't it? All right, so we could all do with that California sunshine. So my best tip is pour a glass, close your eyes, whack the heating on, and you can pretend you're in California.
Oh, and you can even pair it with one of your favourite meals.
Carbonara.
California wine.
Curry night.
California wine.
Packet of crisps on the sofa with your PJs on.
California wine.
Exactly. So treat yourself, invite your mates round, and spread a little bit of that West Coast cheer.
No stress, no snobbery, just great wine and great times.
So why don't you share some of that California wine today?
And don't forget to drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more info.
Bottoms up.
It was like rubbing paprika in my herpes.
Oh my God, I wish I'd read the small print. I said it's called the Girls Just Wanna Festival. I wish you'd read the large print.
Yeast, 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 yeast. People have champagne and fish and chips. Because the salt in them. Welcome to Bottoms Up with me, Alan Carr and Lee Peart. Yes, it is a podcast, vodcast, and we're here for you. Have you ever been in an off license or online and you're trying to buy a wine and you don't know, what does that grape mean? Is that region good? And I want a bargain. Well, we're here to help.
And if you don't drink wine, don't worry. You can just watch us along the way because we're going to be having a gossip, doing drink dilemmas as well. And we want to hear from you. You can email us bottomsup@listen.co.uk or slide into our DMs at Bottoms Up Show. We want to hear from you.
And people do get in touch. We got...
I'm as shocked as you are.
No. Did you hear about, when I did my mead special?
Yes. Oh, we've had a complaint.
Not just one, but let's just stick with...
Yes. We've had a complaint.
We can't go through all of them.
We really want to reply to all of your hate, but we simply can't.
We've only picked one complaint. I said mead. I made a mistake with mead, and it's fermented with honey. But I thought I said honey, but I didn't say. So if you are thinking of mead, I got it in Lindisfarne on Holy Island. And yes, it's fermented with honey. I never said honey. And actually, the man was so interesting. He told us that's where honeymoon came from.
Yes, and we love an origin of a word, don't we?
Yes. So when newlyweds got married back in the day, they would leave them some mead made of honey and they drank it for the whole month after the marriage. And then it was so fertile, mead, that they would have lots of children. So the honeymoon lasted for a whole month, drinking mead every night.
That's amazing.
Isn't that lovely?
So thank you. See, complaints.
Jez, I think his name was Jez, and he actually makes mead. So he was like, whoa, back off with the mead misinformation. And I was like, no, this was only an email. I wasn't. I'm making out it was an argument. I'm lying. And he was really sweet. But yeah, so it is fermented with honey. I made a mistake.
Yeah, well, that's fine. You're one to admit your mistakes. You hold your hands up.
I'm only human.
You are. Now, listen, a human with a slight glow. And I think, I'm going to say the same for me as well, because we have a little bit of a tan on our hands, don't we?
Yes.
Because...
Although I do feel mine is fading.
I know, it's so annoying. Now, if you are watching this, yes, we've come back with a tan because we've been to Mexico. We actually went on holiday together because I've seen a few of the comments going, oh my God, a genuine friendship. You wouldn't. Don't reply to that.
I was paid to go with Lee. Contractually, I have to holiday with Lee.
No, so that is why I have bought today as our welcome drink, tequila, because we've been to Mexico and I miss it so much.
Tequila revelations, no hangover.
I know. Well, the trick is you've got to get good tequila. And it has been my motto for a number of years now. I will never drink tequila with a sombrero on the lid. All right? That is just no-go.
Although you was sick in your mouth at a club we were because of tequila.
Right, okay. That was probably quite a cheap tequila because that didn't sit well with me. And I was very discreet, okay? I was very discreet. I had this shot of tequila. The barman comes over, tequila, yes. And I was like, oh, and I got that awful oh God, it's saliva.
Your face was like a blowfish.
So
I scooped it up.
Yeah, I was discreet. I was like, and Alan.
There's nothing discreet about being sick in your mouth.
No, but I just did it and I thought I'm going to walk over to the toilet. You know, this busy club. Alan, oh my God, he's going to be clear the way. Like, so if no one knew, they did then when you ushered me into the toilet.
I was worried about you.
Oh, please, you were trying to show me up.
Honestly, there was like a trail of like carrot and pineapple chunks, like Hansel and Gretel to the toilet. The birds were pecking them as we went along. No, so listen, so it was a revelation for me because we had tequila, but I didn't have because you know when you wake up, you know, like that, and I woke up with one eye. And I was like, oh my God. But it's because it's 100% agave, isn't it?
So with tequila, you always want to get like 100% agave. That is the best one. You want to
no sugar, it's natural, no hangovers.
Yeah. And so this is a reposado. Now, a lot of people won't know. So it's a little bit, you can see that if you're watching this, you can see that it's, got that kind of honey type color.
Yeah.
So there's a Blanco tequila that you can get, and that's because it's been aged less than 2 months.
Yeah.
All right. With a reposado, it's been aged a little bit longer, which is why you get a little bit more of a vanilla flavor to it. Now, a lot of people will say use Blancos for like margaritas, Palomas, really good Blanco tequila.
Love that.
I love a reposado because I like that more vanilla-y taste.
Yeah.
And we are we're at the Broadcaster in White City. I love this place. It's a blast from the past for me as well. I used to always come here back when I used to do my television centre days. This was our little spot we'd come to. But cheers, bottoms up. We've got a margarita and we need to talk about, we've got so much to talk about.
I know.
It was one of the best. It was absolutely one of the best holidays.
But I'm going to start with a little criticism about the margaritas over there. They put paprika around the rim.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
It's a bit, if you've got someone like me who suffers with cold sores and herpes, it was an attack.
Really?
It did. It was like literally rubbing salt in my wound.
Yeah, literally.
I'd prefer salt in my wound rather than paprika in my herpes. It was like rubbing paprika in my herpes.
What a metaphor. What a simile. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know or who hasn't got social media, we went to Mexico, obviously, and we ended up booking what was, at the time, unbeknownst to us, a lesbian festival.
95% lesbian, and the other 5% is the non-binary friends.
So I'll just give a little bit of backstory of how this got booked, okay? Alan sent me a screenshot of the set list, or of the performers, headliners, CNAT, Brandy Carlisle, Sam Smith.
Love, love, love.
Do you like the look of this? Me and Rossi have found it. Rossi, our dear friend. I said, yeah, looks good. Booked. I'm like, what? The non-refundable ticket was booked. So then you send me a lot of photos of this festival.
Yeah, and then Rossi sends a video of the festival. I look at it, I said, there's no men.
There's a lot of women in this photo.
And then that's when we found out it was a lesbian festival. So
Alan says to me, oh my God, I wish I'd read the small print. I said, it's called the Girls Just Wanna Festival. I wish you'd read the large print. But, so we weren't worried about it, but we were like, oh, are we going to be welcome? Yeah. Are we going to, is it for us? Are we stepping on like the turf of the safe space? If it's like, oh my God, I
I think
miss.
it's better than Glastonbury.
It's better than I miss that lesbian festival. I miss the girls. I miss the girls.
Yeah.
So we ended up going, and you have been on Graham Norton, haven't you, with Brandy Carlisle?
And Elton John and Robert De Niro. Bob, call me. He keeps texting. Robert De No.
Oh my God, you please go and watch it.
Is he ever going to cheer up? No.
It's so true.
No.
I was in the
No, Robert, do you see him? Robert, no.
We called him Robert De No because literally I was in the audience for
Graham
that.
said to that woman who eventually won the best Oscar actress, he said, hey, what advice would you give? Have you got any good advice to give to her? No. I mean, I was getting it, but I was going to make up some shit. You'll be great. What do I know about the Oscars?
Anyway, so you just, and we paid for this all, as you know.
We'd had a few tequilas, so I DM'd her, didn't I?
You DM'd?
And I did Brandy, and I thought, shit. But so Brandy Carlisle, the person who looks after her account, couldn't believe it. So we were treated like royalty.
The most incredible woman I've ever met.
Yeah, she
was so welcoming. She found out we were going, well, Alan and friends, and upgraded us, gave us these access.
We had our own buggy.
I know. And it was quite like, I was concerned at points because it was like these three gays had infiltrated the festival.
Yeah.
All right. You got up on stage.
You sang, okay, so Lee is a great singer. You do Stan.
I do Eminem,
he does
Stan.
Eminem, and he does Dido.
I do both parts. I'm versatile.
He switches between the two. Well, he brought the house down. So for the next 2 days, and, I'm not going to lie, my nose was put out of joint. Because, in England, I am a national treasure.
You are.
And so I'm walking around. Normally it's me who gets the thing. Hey, Stan Man.
Genuine. Oh my God, it's the Stan Man.
Do you remember? And then a woman dressed as Shania Twain went, it's Slim Shady.
Yeah, I'd had a few afternoon tequilas, right? And it was a 90s night in the evening. So everyone just went off to get changed into their outfits. We'll talk about yours in a minute, all right? And I went to the wrong floor. So I'm trying to get into my room and it wasn't working. And then the door opens, woman dressed as Shania Twain. Oh my God, are you Slim Shady? And I went, yes, actually I am. And she went, Melissa, get here now. Slim Shady's at the door. I was just like, what is going on? And then you got up and did Spice Girls. You were Old Spice.
Yeah, and
I still thought...
and you know what? If you've seen the video, I'm wearing a crop top and... Because I'm working class, when you go to an all-inclusive, I do like to get my money's worth.
I know.
When you see my belly, I'm just glad it put those Ozempic rumours to bed.
Yeah. He was asking the Spanish for challenge accepted. Like, you were like, let's do that. But well, maybe I shouldn't tell you this, but one of the funniest comments on the video.
No. What they say?
They asked if you were wearing a prosthetic stomach.
That's my stomach!
No.
It was bloated.
No, but you had to make a choice. It was either stomach or ball bag because you were wearing a mini skirt. And I said, I think it should be stomach because you were pulling the mini. Yeah.
I know. And I don't know how women do it, but I needed some tights. And as I was doing, because I sang la, 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 Colours of the World. And during Colours of the World, I heard something ping and the gusset travelled upwards.
Because it was Brandy's lovely wife, Catherine, who was like, you have to, because she's British. So she was like obsessed.
Yeah.
But it was really funny because there was a mix of people.
I see ya, hold tight. And of course, I had to do the dance move. And then I could feel the ladder.
You're such a professional. I had.
Honestly, it was a wardrobe mouth. It was like Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. La, la, la.
Judy Finnegan.
Judy. Oh, I go for Janet Jackson. You go Judy Finnegan. Yeah, and John Leslie ran up and tucked my ball bag away.
Oh my God, it was just the best. It was like a fever dream. It was so weird. And then people were coming up. Notice what I'm wearing. For those that are listening, you won't be able to see it, but I've got like this lovely bracelet on. The girls just won a festival. And people come up. They come up and go, I want to give you this bracelet. And we said, oh my God, how long have you, a big bag of bracelets they're giving out.
They gave us stickers, they gave us sweets,
They gave us
candy,
these
everything.
stickers.
They were so nice.
She comes up, oh my God, I want to give you this. And Brandy Carlisle, how weird is this? At the end of her speech, says, bottoms up, bitches. So they gave us this bottoms up sticker, if you see.
And she's got
that.
her own wine, so she should, definitely.
We're going to feature her wine as well. But it was amazing. And Brandy, the nicest woman, Sam Smith, divine. They were amazing.
Yeah.
CMAT brought the house down. It was one of the best things ever. We had the best time, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's why we're celebrating with this tequila.
Bringing back a lot of lovely memories.
To Mexico. Bottoms up.
When it comes to perfect pairings, there's nothing better than curling up with a glass of wine on the sofa and getting stuck into a good book.
And I think books and wine are very similar. Some are bold and complex. Some are kind of chaotic and hard to endure, just like you after your third glass.
And of course, if you'd like to listen to a book, you can go to Amazon Music Unlimited, where you get a full audiobook every month. And also you can listen to your music and your podcasts all on one app. How good is that? So what book have you got?
I've got A Court of Thorns and Roses. It is a fantasy book, all right? And it is amazing. It's all the rage. Now, I will say, for those that, a lot of people would have heard of this, all right? It's known as ACOTAR, people call that.
Oh, ACOTAR.
ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. And a lot of people say this is kind of like a gateway book for fantasy novels. No, because I will say sometimes people mention fantasy, and I did this to you. You went a little bit.
I switch off when I hear fantasy.
No,
My life is a fantasy.
Let me tell you, this is amazing, okay? It starts off as a little bit like of a fairy tale, a little bit like Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, there's a part for you in that. And this, for me, is a game changer because the book is written in first person. So the audio book, you feel like she's talking to you. You feel like you are sat round a campfire in the fantasy land and she's gone, let me tell you this story. That's what I love about it with audio, because it actually feels like she's going, I'm going to tell you what's happened.
Okay.
Okay.
The trouble with fantasy books is they have these weird names and I find it hard, like ACOTAR and
No.
And I'm like, why can't you just be called Pam?
ACOTAR
I don't do more than 3 letters when it comes to names, or I switch off.
ACOTAR is A Court of Thorns and Roses. And like I said, it's just, it's the acronym. It honestly, it's such a massive hit. People are like, I'm an ACOTAR.
And why would you have this wine with it? Does this encapsulate the book?
Well, because there's romance in it. It's a romantic one.
It's quite floral.
Yeah, so my first thought was I was going to go for something a little bit red because with, fantasy ones, drinking red wine, but then I thought no, because it's got a little bit of a lightness. It's a little bit kind of more romantic. I'm going to go for a nice rosé. And also, roses, A Court of Thorns and Rosé. You can pair them together.
Oh my gosh.
If you're not drinking, you're thinking.
Yes, yes. Wow.
Yeah.
So you have a different wine with the... Do you tie it in with the title of a book? What else could you have? There's War of the Rosés, because that's
War
enough
of the
one.
Rosés, yes, yeah. Chardonnay's Web.
Chardonnay's
This is, it's a series. So this is book 1 and it goes on and on. But people say if you want to get into fantasy or if you're a little bit nervous about fantasy, this is where you start. But don't let, if you're not into fantasy, don't let that put you off because it is amazing. And I do think the audiobook of her and the narration, it's Elizabeth Evans, I think, who narrates it, this amazing actress. And she's so good. And you honestly just get lost in it. Like I said, bath, candle, fantasy, rosé.
It's funny you should say that because this is very airy and floaty, and that's how I feel fantasy is.
Also, not as innocent as it might look. It's flirty, it's full-bodied, and that's all I'm going to say of why it pairs well with this. No spoilers.
Oh, okay. Find your included audiobook and listen now on Amazon Music Unlimited.
You've got your podcasts in there, you've got your music, and that audiobook as well. And if you are new to it, great news. You get a free 1-month trial. So what are you waiting for? Give it a go.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up.
Are you after the perfect Malbec to go with your meat? A frizzante to go with your fish? Or something crisp to go with your crisps? Lee, help me, please.
Yeah, this is our dilemma section where we solve your drinking dilemmas. And we've had, big news. Okay, this is a dilemma sent by 3 people.
3 people?
Yeah.
Wow, it must be an important question.
It really is. Gemma, Georgie, and Shane via Instagram have said, "Hi, Alan and Lee. Our friend Lou considers herself to be somewhat of an onion ring connoisseur." Now, judging...
Okay. 3 people wrote this.
We're planning a blind... Oh, God, Gemma, Georgie, Shane. They're planning a blind onion ring tasting evening to really put her knowledge to the test. This is real. No one would have made this up.
This is a wind up.
We need your expert advice on which wine pairs best with the finest selection of onion rings from the corner shop. Now, for those listening, I will stress, you've probably guessed it, it's not like your proper battered onion rings. It's onion ring crisps, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So, which are currently in front of us. Now, do you like an onion ring? Do you like a little... You like a crisp, don't you?
I like a crisp, but I don't know onion rings.
Well, we need to taste it first, I guess, to just, as they said, we are experts. We're rattling through this. It's episode 10, so I'm like...
No.
We're going to start. We've got 3 wines. So if anyone hasn't seen this before, then we hate you. Why have you not been watching it? But we have 3 wines to choose from, and we are going to find the perfect wine to pair with these onion rings. All right. First up, let's go for, I do like this. It's a Vinho Verde. All right. It's Portuguese wine.
Portuguese? Mm-hmm. Have we had a Portuguese wine yet?
I think so. It's hard to know with a wine podcast. You forget by the end of it, don't you? So, corn... Thank you for pouring that mostly on the table. That's fine.
Mop it out with an onion ring. Stop being a snob.
These onion rings work really well. So, corn snacks. Love, apparently, high acidity and low alcohol, okay? And this is what our podcast's about, Alan. We're not these snobby people, are we? We're not these sommeliers who are going...
We've got a table full of cheesy onion rings. We're not snobby.
Exactly.
I think people know that.
We're men of the people. And that is why, like, sometimes you just want to sit down, you want to eat, a few crisps, have a glass of wine and wind down.
You don't want filet mignon or a Fabergé egg. You want an onion ring.
Thank you. All right. And apparently, corn snacks, like I said, love high acidity and low alcohol. Vinho Verde's slight spritz, and because I love a Vinho Verde, because it does have a slight kind of fizziness, spritziness, and citrusy snap refresh the palate without overpowering the delicate onion flavour. Let's not describe it as delicate.
So with this, onion ring first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting cardboard.
Because I would never buy a packet of onion rings, but they're quite delicious, aren't they?
Quite bland.
I got a comment saying, can I just...
No, don't, because you have a few wines and then you get abusive.
No, it's about me. Someone said to me, will Lee stop saying delicious? And I didn't realise. So every time I say delicious, I think about it now. Anyway, irrelevant.
Well, I don't read the comments. God knows what they're saying. But you also get comments about your arms.
Yes.
And your arms are getting quite... I worry that you're like Popeye.
Does anyone know a vet? Because these swans are sick.
Now I feel sick, and I don't know if it's you or the onion rings.
My friend used to say, have you met Des and Troy? Destroy.
Please tell me they're not your friend anymore.
No. I'm more Des and Mel. Anyway, so tasting notes of the Vinho Verde. Let's get back on track, all right? Aroma, we've got lime zest, we've got green apple, we've got fresh herbs. Are you getting that?
Green apple,
Nice.
definitely. This is so fruity.
We've got subtle salinity. I always saline, like the saltiness. Whisper of effervescence.
Shall I just read
can't
this?
Speak. I can't read. And then we've got the finish is ultra crisp and refreshing, all right?
That's nice.
I've always, do you know what? I was going to predict you don't like a Vinho Verde because it's citrusy and you're not.
I know, but I think when you have like an onion ring, it's tasty.
All right, so Gemma and the rest of them, Georgie and Shane, Vinho Verde, strong contender.
Yeah,
Let's go on to a dry rosé. It's a Côte de Provence, one of our favourites, all right?
Oh, I love Côte de Provence.
So,
And it's that nice colour as well.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like it when it's like Bemelin.
Okay, so the savoury onion powder and corn sweetness apparently pairs beautifully with rosé's red fruit and gentle structure. It's playful, but still feels intentional and brings a subtle fruitiness that contrasts the salty crunch. So you're getting the kind of like...
So I'm the salty crunch is the thing I'm looking for.
Best of both. Well, no, they complement each other apparently.
Can I pop it back in?
You can pop the onion ring back in. So it gives a kind of, they say, an almost gourmet energy to them. All right. What are you getting there?
There's not much smell from it.
Really?
No.
All right.
But I'm not slagging it off. I just said there's no smell.
No, it's fine. You can do what you want. This is, you're your own person. So this aroma, we've got strawberry skin, ripe cherry.
Oh, what the hell is strawberry skin?
Skin of a strawberry.
Don't be smart.
Juicy red berries, citrus.
No, I'm just going to go there. Vinho Verde. That to me, lovely, but it just does nothing for the onion ring. So what the names again, I'd say that is the front runner. Lovely, but just not.
It doesn't pair well. Okay.
That complements that.
Okay.
God. I'm the same when I have kale crisps.
What?
Have you ever had kale crisps from Pret?
Yeah.
You're paying for dust. Green dust. You're like, oh, do you know what? I won't have one of those massive nugget bars, which are like 1,000 calories. I'm going to have some kale crisps. You might just go...
And this
I look
episode,
like Shrek.
This episode is not sponsored by Pret a Manger.
And next week when it is, I will love kale crisps. Going for dust. Anyway, move on.
Right,
Now-
I'm gonna make a prediction. I think this is going to be perfect because, as you know, we've had some wine experts on this podcast. We've got one coming up, very excited. But they have always said with like the fizziness of what we've got here, a Cava, the saltiness of crisps, they always say they complement each other very well. So, do the honours, Alan.
Lee, I haven't got another glass.
Oh, okay.
Should we neck it? Neck your favourite. You're going to have the Vinho Verde?
Yeah, I like the Vinho Verde.
Yeah, I
because
do
it's got
like-
a slight fizz, and we're moving on to fizz. So,
Okay.
like, it's like a. Oh my! Please do drink responsibly. I can't neck that. I'm not like you. Oh God!
Because have you heard that thing? Can we do this on the coming up weeks?
What?
Upcoming up weeks. No, people have champagne and fish and chips. No. Yes.
yeah.
Because the salt in it.
Okay, let's just. Yeah, it does say here salt.
Fuck. Who put that? What? They're.
What do you mean, who put that in there? It's a cork. I assume the winemaker. Who put that cork in that bottle?
Assassination attempt.
So, salt and bubbles equals magic. This is an extra brut sparkling Cava. Cava. This is what. And before I started this podcast, I'd be like, oh, Cava. And now I'm like, Prosecco, done. See you later. Bye. Don't want to speak to you again. I've blocked you. You're an ex. I'm sick of you.
Yeah.
All right. Cava, I'm like, why did I ever leave you? All right. An extra dry style avoids clashing with.
Thanks for clarifying that. No one cares.
Avoids clashing with the corn sweetness while enhancing crunch and umami. Okay. The bubbles echo the crunch, apparently. Well, the dryness makes you immediately reach for another crisp. And maybe that's why the saltiness. So here we go. I'm going to have a taste of this. Lovely fizz. I love a fizz. You got the bubbles, you got the
It's a lovely Cava.
And then, see, this is what I predicted. So, and you know why? I think what's happened here,
That's nice.
because Vinho Verde has a slight fizz to it, it's got that kind of, that's why we liked it. Côtes de Provence, we already know it's out. That's
lovely on its own, but not for the onion rings. That is perfect.
Yeah. All right. So Gemma, Georgie, and Shane. It was, I knew this was going to happen. It's the Cava. Yeah. But if you actually prefer a little bit of, wine itself and not just too fizzy, I'd go for the Vinho Verde.
Yeah.
But the perfect match is it goes Cava, Vinho Verde, Rosé.
Remember to always drink responsibly. Go to drinkaware.co.uk for more information.
Cheers, guys. Bottoms up.
Today's expert is a wine writer, author, and broadcaster who's been dubbed the Nigella of wine. She has her own drinks column in The Observer. She's written for The Guardian and Vogue. But she's here today with us. Is Hannah Crosbie.
Whoa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, we're over the moon.
I'm over the moon to be here.
Why do they call you the Nigella of wine? Although I'm looking at you, you're gorgeous.
I mean, I do love a sensible blazer and I do have brown hair. But
and you are as hot as a microwave.
A microwave? Microwave?
Do you have a word for wine, like a Pinot Gris? Like, do you have your own?
Oh, I do. Chablis for Chablis.
Chablis.
Chablis. Oh, get a bowl of Chablis.
Chablis.
Yeah. You start using that, yeah.
Oh, you've got like a Scottish twang. Where you're from here?
I'm from Edinburgh.
All right.
Yeah, but I was saying, you asked me where I was from before we started recording. I was like, Edinburgh, but not in a really meaningful way. Like, in a way that only comes out when people ask me where I'm from. Yeah.
And how did you get into your wine expertise?
My wine journey.
Where did it come from?
Yeah, so when you first start in the world of work, it's retail or restaurants. I did 2 weeks at Primark, rage quit, and then started working in a restaurant. Rage quit. Yeah.
Why? What happened?
I had to there's only so many times you can fold the same vest. I'm
obsessed with you already.
Yeah, and then I decided to go and work in a local fine dining restaurant, and I was there for about, from the ages of 14, 15 to maybe about 21, I was there. I was there on my gap year to be able to save up to go to university. I worked in hospitality at university, so I could save up to do university. And then when I was in London, kind of doing unpaid or low-paying internships, I was still in restaurants. And all through that time is when I was interacting with wine, but obviously in a very rudimentary way, never been a sommelier, never done fine dining, but always have served wine. And it was there that I kind of appreciated wine within the context of food and vice versa, which I think is how so many people begin to fall in love with wine. Yeah.
Because we've got something in common.
We do.
We all like to drink wine at 9 a.m. because you're on Sunday brunch.
Yes, I am.
Thank you for dragging me down with you on that fact.
They asked me, it's the only show I haven't done. And
really?
I love Sunday brunch.
Yeah.
But I can imagine me in the morning on a Sunday.
I have
Is it live?
Yeah, it is live. And I have a later call time because they leave the alcohol till the end.
Right.
But they recorded just over there. So when I was coming in, it kind of felt like I was going to go and see Tim and Simon. And
yeah, they ask me all the time and I always say no. And I love Sunday brunch. Don't get me wrong. But I know people are expecting, look, it's Alan Carr. But I will be like the Grim Reaper.
Sundays belong to you.
Yeah, and I'm like, hello, my name's Alan. I died years ago. Honestly, I'm like that, the Enfield poltergeist.
Yeah.
I've come to kill you. And they want funny Alan, but they're not going to get hungover Alan, who's just crawled out of a skip.
Well, my vibe isn't too dissimilar.
No.
But they keep asking me back, which is nice. But
you know what? Maybe a little glass of wine might make me feel a bit, maybe I should come on.
Yeah, I think you definitely should. I think you definitely should because they have me on. They have Alicia Hansel, who's
Oh,
also
yes,
been on this
friend of the show.
podcast, friend of the show, friend of the pod.
Yeah.
It's always a really good time, but you do have to work for the wine. You do have to sit there for a few hours until you're watered.
Yeah. Okay, maybe, let's think about it. So what have you got in store?
You've been put off now. Work for the wine.
Wait for the wine.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
It is so beautiful when you come in with the trolley in the ad break and some celebrities are just like, oh my God, booze. They're so happy to see you. So today I thought it might be fun, seeing as we've already had a few wine experts on, I thought it might be a fun thing to test your knowledge, to see how much of it you fully absorbed. So I'm going to give you a quick pop quiz, 4 questions out of 6. Then we'll have a bonus round where I will award 5 points. So it really is all to play for. All right, question number 1.
Sorry.
That you will have learned from Alicia. What are lees?
Aging. Barrel aging.
I'm looking for one
Yeast.
word. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yeast.
Correct.
Thank you, sorry.
All right.
Let's not.
Question. Question number 2 that you will have learned from Helena. What is the name of the dimple at the bottom of a wine bottle?
Punt.
Correct. Oh my, sorry, Alan.
Are you deducting marks for the dance?
2 points to Lee, Alan.
Come on.
You say this is for a drink.
We
And this
need
is for a
jeopardy.
drink.
We need jeopardy.
Right.
It's worth a guess.
Well, why don't you stop getting it right?
Oh, right. Question number 3. Possible 2 points here.
2 points. Ha.
So, you would have learned this from Libby and her sparkling wines.
Oh, yeah.
Name 2 types of sparkling wine made in the traditional method. The classic method. Yes, Alan.
Cava,
Yeah?
Prosecco.
Oh, I'm going to give you 1 point.
Cremant.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm accepting first answers only. But I will give you a point for Cava. Can you think of one of the other 2?
Cremant.
Yes. So, 3-1.
This is tense.
I know, it is tense. Like, there's no laughter anymore. Finally, another 2-pointer.
Yes.
Name 2 of the 3 wines that Tom Gilby said get a big markup on wine lists.
Malbec. And Sauvignon Blanc.
Correct.
Staying alive. Sorry, I'm so into
right.
this.
So-
Insufferable.
So we've got 1, not to remind you or rub it in. We've got 1 point and we've got 5, was it? 5 points. Okay.
5-1. Oh, it's close.
Well, this final bonus round, well, it is close.
Is it worth 10 points?
It's worth 5. So if you win,
Oh no. I've really set myself up to fail.
I'm gonna win.
Imagine if Alan does the worm.
so the bonus round is inspired by a quiz that I did for sommeliers in the industry with my friend Donald Edwards. This was his idea. We did a big pub quiz with lots of incredible industry professionals with years of experience between them. And it was very, very simple. Blindfolded. And with the wine, all the wines at the exact same temperature, can you tell what color the wine is? And you would be so surprised how many people got it wrong and how many people got it right.
Oh God, this is amazing. Yet
So
terrifying.
I am going to blindfold you with these Primark blindfolds, which apparently
They were like ballet pubs.
specifically designed to protect your eyelashes. So I'm currently pouring a glass.
Oh, no, you're going to have to help me with my
Oh,
hands.
no, don't you worry. I'll be passing it over. So I'm currently pouring a glass of wine.
For the purpose of the listeners, we have blindfolds on. I can't see a single thing.
Right. And I'm going to pass it to you. It's either going to be a white, a rosé, or a red.
Oh, no.
And they're all.
And I just want
God.
you to tell me what it's.
So what's that?
It's a microphone. We're in a podcast, Al.
It's a muff.
Right, who would like to go first?
I thought that was the glass.
I'll go first. I'll go first.
You go first. All right, Lee. I'm
What
passing your
colour
glass.
is it? Black.
Lee, pass me your hand. Where are you?
Yes.
There we are. There we are. Right, I'm going to pass the glass over to you now. You
Wait,
can
hold
feel
on,
it.
what am
No,
I
that's your microphone.
Oh, sorry.
So this is your glass.
Okay.
And I just need you to tell me what color it is. Alan will do you in a video holding your hand. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
All right. You tell me what colour it is. Right. I've sniffed it. All right.
This would be interesting, isn't it? Because we drink so much wine, but you never.
Okay. Shall I say it now?
Yeah, say it now.
I'm pretty sure, it's between two, but I'm pretty sure that's a white.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'll do the answers at the end.
Okay.
Alan, hands out. This is yours. There we go. You're drinking
What's
it like
he
Holy
doing?
Communion.
That's a red.
Okay. Put it down.
What did you say, Lee?
A
Is it
white.
the same one he just had? Are they the same
No,
ones?
no. Different wines, different
Oh,
wines.
okay.
Or are
That's
they?
a red.
Okay, so Alan, you said bread. If you're
Yeah.
right, then you win. Are you ready?
Ready? Do we take it
Open
off?
your blindfolds, take them off.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Take it off.
Alan! You did it!
Yes. Do you know what, though? I'm
You
going
did
to
it.
say this. Rosé and white are so similar because I was like,
They
it's either a
are.
rosé and white.
Oh,
Oh, I know, but because you love rosé.
scared you lost.
I'm scared.
So
I was like, that's a rosé or it's a white.
it's so, but I
And you
thought
gave
because
him
you
a
love
red, which is the
rosé
easiest
so
thing
much.
to
Oh,
taste.
piss off.
But if it's all the same temperature, you would be so surprised. Like that room was full of professional sommeliers, and the amount of people that kind of like second guess themselves or got it wrong because you get so much in your head.
Yeah, I know. I definitely knew it wasn't a red, but I was like, yeah, and I went for white. Damn it! So has he won?
Alan has won. From the jaws of defeat. God, that is such a sad.
Oh, I just put my glass on to look at a loser.
Oh God!
Oh, my
Thank you.
goodness.
I think this is a really good test of knowledge rather than that quiz you did before.
I love it. I love a blind taste test. Thank you so much, Hannah. Now, listen, we can't answer all the questions, as you probably know. So our people who watch this podcast want to send in questions for our wine experts. And we've got some for you. Do you mind
Fire
answering
away.
them?
Fire
All right,
away.
first one. Shall I go for this? This is from Hannah Bennyworth. And she says, I love lychee flavours. I'm with you on that one, Hannah, but always struggle to find wines that have that profile. Is there a decent one you can recommend?
So whenever I think lychee, I think of a grape called Gewürztraminer. It's a bit of a mouthful. Gewürztraminer. So I'm not going to attempt to spell it. It is a wine that is, it can be made around the world, but it is most commonly associated with the region of Alsace in France, where it makes incredibly perfumed wine. So you've got like confected ginger, you've got all of these tropical fruits, you've got lychee, you've also got like a really heady aroma of rose in there as well. So if you like a really aromatic, quite often they're dry, but they're also often off dry as well, which means there's like a little bit of residual sugar.
Yeah.
So if you like those aromatic, lychee scented wines, then Gewürztraminer is a really good one to go for.
But obviously, like, I'm just thinking of Hannah. I don't know Hannah, but if it was me, I wouldn't know really where to go into a supermarket going, Gewürztraminer.
Yeah.
So are you thinking France? Look for the kind of French regions.
Well, look for, in terms of, if you do just generally like a very perfumed aromatic wine, Alsace is a great region to look at for in the supermarkets
that's good,
anyway.
yeah.
Because they do Rieslings, which are, I'm sure you've had some on the show,
Yes.
very, very aromatic.
Yes.
They do, all sorts really. The Pinot Noir that you can get from Alsace has like a lovely scent to it.
I'm so into Pinot Noir. This podcast has made me like Pinot Noir so
Really?
much. Yeah.
Yeah, Alsace is a really good place to go for those. But Gewürztraminer, you can search it. I'm sure there's some available in supermarkets. But also look out for Alsatian wines as well.
We'll put it on the information with the show. A friend told me that if you hold your wine glass up to the light and look at the streaks of liquid, the more streaks, the better the wine. Is this true or a load of nonsense, says Jake Gillespie.
Is this about legs?
Yes, exactly. Well, that was what I was going to say. More commonly known as legs. So you can kind of see like the tears forming around. When you kind of give it a swirl, you can see the tears kind of coming down and dripping down the side of the glass. Now, a lot of people for a very long time have said that this is a marker of quality, but I would just say that this is not necessarily true. It does signify some things. It shows that the wine is thicker. It shows that it has like a higher alcohol content, higher sugar content.
But nothing about quality.
Because like, it honestly depends, because high alcohol doesn't necessarily mean that a wine's good or not. It just means it's a different kind of style. That makes sense.
Because it feels like for wine, it's TLC. It's looking after it, isn't it? The more you give to the grape, the more you get back.
You're talking about TLC, the girl band.
Yeah. Scrub is a guy who thinks it's fun.
Don't go chase. This could look
They're
like
the
a waterfall,
waterfalls.
doesn't it?
They
Like the
do.
legs. Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yes.
They really do.
No, have a water.
So yeah, it depends on the kind of style you like, but I would not say it's an indicator of quality. But it is an indicator of maybe the style of wine that you're drinking.
And finally, I've got a question for you, Hannah. If I was going to take you on a date,
Oh my God.
Stop.
what would your wine be? What is the wine that sets you on fire?
If Lee was
Yeah.
going to take you on a date,
Yeah,
what?
a successful date.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting you should say that, because the book that I wrote, Corker, it's pairing wine with different situations. So there's 60 very specific situations.
Love that.
And one of them is a date that's going well. And one of them is a date that's not going well.
Obsessed.
So the date that's going well, I said a bottle of, this is testing my memory, a bottle of Barolo.
Nice.
So kind of like very expensive. You're trying to show off, but there's also very like something very ethereal and sumptuous and sexy about a Barolo. Sophistication, exactly. So Barolo would be for the date that's going well, or that I
So
want
say
to
you're
go
going
well.
on a date with Lee, what would you drink?
I would, well, the wine that I suggested to have if the date is not going well is Prosecco. And I'll tell you for why. Because you can order it by the glass. You're not ordering by the bottle. If it's a date that you already want to be over.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
like-
so true.
Yeah.
Because when I've been on a date and they're like, should we get a carafe or should we get a bottle? I'm like, oh, okay.
Ooh,
this
we're in
might
this one
go
for
a
the-
little bit longer.
Yeah.
Hannah, genuinely, thank you so much. I'm a little bit annoyed about the blind taste test because I feel like I was in a slight, worse position with the white and the rosé, but it's not going to change the way I feel about you, Hannah.
And that's true love. And that is true love. So there we go. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, we're going to have our first bottoms-up wedding. If you've enjoyed this episode, join us next week when we have a Valentine's Day special where we'll be finding the best wines to woo someone that you fancy.
Very exciting indeed. As always, slide into our inbox. We want to hear from you. If you've got questions for our wine experts, questions for us, dilemmas, disasters, nothing is off limits. At Bottoms Up Show on social media or bottomsup@listen.co.uk. We want to hear from you.
And don't forget to leave us a review, like, and subscribe for all the wine chat and recommendations.
Thanks for listening and watching. And as ever, please do drink responsibly.
Bottoms Up with Alan Carr and Lee Peart is a Listen production.
Bottoms up.